Right, good evening guys. Doing the wash up, it's 10 o'clock. I was waiting for somebody to turn up to have a look at the wash machine. They were supposed to be here about 7:30. They messaged me to tell me they'd finished work late and they'd only just got home at 8 o'clock, but they were still coming. Then about half an hour after that I got a message from them saying they've got car problems. And then probably about another half an hour ago they messaged me again saying they still would intend to come, but they're trying to sort the car out, probably won't be with me till about 10 o'clock. And I said, don't bother. I said, it's too late. I said, they said they could come Sunday if I wanted. I said, yes, do Sunday. So I've been waiting all evening for somebody to turn up who hasn't turned up. They sound like they're keen enough, but yeah, they got problems. And I'm not going to mention I'm a motor mechanic because I don't want to get involved in mending their car either. Right, that's it. I've just loaded the sink, so I haven't got too much to do tonight. Had salmon and rice tonight with some garlic bread, so that was really nice. That made a change. Skippy went out and got one of these too good to go, what do they call it? Box of the goodies. From, where did she go? I think she went to Sainsbury's. Not Sainsbury's, Spa. That's where she went. She said she went to Spa. So she got a bag of goodies. That was good. I'll put that there. I need a bit more hot water in here actually, guys. I didn't turn the hot water on because Skippy said she didn't want a bath tonight. She's going to have a bath in the morning, so I'll flick the hot water on tomorrow, but I forgot about the washing. So I think I should have enough there. I haven't got too much to do anyway. So today was Friday Eve, but it was also my last day at work today because I've got tomorrow off. Tomorrow is the wedding day. So I'll probably still get up about 5 o'clock in the morning because you know what I'm like. It's supposed to be a really nice day tomorrow. I hope it is for this wedding. It'll be fantastic if the weather's good. So I'll probably get up early and take my boys out for an early W. And that'd be really lovely if I can do that. So that'd be lovely. So that's what I intend to do. So I will be up early, so I might be messaging you guys early and putting some videos and films on early. You know what I'm like. But yes, today was a really good day at work. It was, what did I start off with? It's mostly been sales today, so that's really nice. And I enjoy doing the sales. There's one job in particular that I was asked to look at first thing this morning. The reason's been it's a vehicle that's been sold, a second-hand car, that hasn't been looked at yet. And it was noted that the indicators weren't working correctly. And they said, can you just have a look at that first before you finish the other jobs you're doing? Just have a quick look to see if we need anything. So I went and got this car in. The car was a Ford Cougar and the driver's side front indicator wasn't working. So I checked it all out and I've got power to the headlight. It's a headlight fault. It hasn't got bulbs. This is one of those LED headlights, guys. Now, LED headlights are fantastic, but there is a problem. When you get a bulb or an LED out, when one fails, you can't replace them. You have to put a whole new headlight in. And this one, it's a Ford Cougar, and you can't get a pattern part. You have to get genuine, and it's £730 for a headlight, guys, and that's just because the indicator's not working. Normally, if it was a bulb, it'd be, how much is a bulb? £5 for a bulb. This one's going to cost £730. That's just the headlight, that's not for putting in. You've got to take the front bumper off to put this in, so there's going to be quite a bit of labour on there as well. Probably near enough an hour's labour to take the bumper off, headlight out, new headlight in, bumper back on. You're going to be looking at about an hour's labour on top of that. Wow. With the VAT and everything on it, it's like £1,000 job. And you think, oh my God. But fortunately for me, I'm not there tomorrow. So not my problem. But not good. Not good if it's your car. Imagine if that was your car and it hadn't got warranty on it and you booked it in for an MOT and they turned around and said to you, yeah, your indicator's not working, you need a new headlight. That will be £1,000. Oh my life, that's frightening, isn't it? Absolutely frightening. Oh dear. There must be somebody out there somewhere who can repair these headlights, but they're sealed. That's the problem. When they're built, they're sort of bonded together, so you can't get into them. There's no access into them at all. You'd have to literally cut the back off the headlight to be able to get into it, to get to the LEDs. Then you'd have to glue it all back together. I think if that was mine, that's what I'd probably be trying to do, because I wouldn't spend that sort of money. That's ridiculous. Anyway, that was one job that that was the first job I did this morning as well. I think everybody thought, oh no, yeah, not a good one. So, but it's been a good day. I've had a really good day today. Weather hasn't been very good at all. It was grey, not cold, reasonably warm, but very grey. And then come probably mid-morning, it just threw it down. It just rained and it rained and it rained. So yeah, not a good day. When I drove home from work, left work at 4:30, I was on the A14 about Newmarket, just gone past Newmarket, and it started to rain again on the A14, and that was a real mess. Had to slow down because it was really heavy, and you couldn't see for the spray either, so everybody slowed down. So yeah, I got home eventually, safe and soundly, guys, but the weather's been very poor. But yes, I looked at the weather forecast when I got home, and it said tomorrow should be good. I do hope they're right. So I'm going to get up early, take my boys to W, and then that gives me till, I'm going to probably leave here about 2:30 to go and pick my parents up, and then go over to Cambridge for this wedding. So it'll take me about an hour to get over there. So if we leave, I'll leave here at 2:30, go and pick my parents up. By the time we leave my parents, it's going to be about 2:45. So it'll be 3:45 when we get there. It's supposed to start at 4. It's not the actual ceremony itself. Now, the ceremony took place today, so they are already married, but it's the celebration, it's the sort of party side that we're going to tomorrow, and it goes on late into the evening. So I won't be there that late because I'm going to take my mum and dad in their car with Skippy. And I did say to my mum and dad, when you want to go, just say. I said, because they do get very tired very quickly. And I said, just tell me when you want to go and we'll go. And I said, they said, oh, we don't want to ruin your night. I said, don't you worry about that. I said, we'll get you home. I said, I don't want you being ill. So, yeah, so it should be okay. I'm looking forward to it. And I can get glammed up. I can put a dress on. I haven't selected which dress. Now, I was going to do that this evening, but with everything going on with this lady who was supposed to come and collect the washing machine tonight, it just didn't happen. And I had to nip out and get some milk as well, because I went to the fridge to make a cup of tea and found there was very little milk, so there wouldn't have been enough milk in the morning for my coffee and Skippy's Weetabix. So I thought, well, I'll shoot out now and get that before this lady turns up, and it's sort of got pushed over there till Sunday by the looks of it, which is fine. But if somebody in the meantime gets in touch with me and says they'd like to come and see it, they can come and see it and they can buy it. There's no money changed hands at the moment, so whoever comes first gets the washing machine. But I would message the lady and tell her that it had gone. I wouldn't make her turn up here and find it gone. But yeah, at the end of the day, I don't know whether she's going to I don't know her. It's just somebody who keeps messaging me on Gumtree saying that they want the washing machine. So yeah, if they get here first, that's fine, they can have it. So that's what's happened today. Nothing super exciting. I did give my boys a walk this evening when I got back from work. There we go. I've got to put this somewhere. Hang on. Put that there. And all we place. There we go. I don't know where the boys are. They're probably in the doggy day room, but I have sorted their room out. I've got it all lit up and put the mattress down for them already. And Snoop did go in initially. I don't know if he's still in there or if he's come out. So what else can we talk about, guys? We talked about Peter last night, and we talked about April, how I selected the name April for myself. So I've told you about that. I've now been divorced. I got divorced January 2024. That's when my divorce came through. So I was legally single the very beginning of last year. So yeah, it's amazing how the time goes. I didn't move in here until the Easter. I was away in the February because I booked myself up a doggy holiday in the Cotswolds, and then in Easter, the Easter weekend is when I actually moved in here in 2024. So yeah, I've been here over a year now, year and a bit now, and I really love it. It's lovely. It's lovely having your own place. And the nice thing about it being a rented property, if there is anything that does go wrong, it's not going to be an expense for me. It's going to be something that the landlord will have to sort out. And not that I've had any big issues since I've been here. I had a water leak which was to do with a waste pipe from the downstairs toilet in the doggies room. The waste pipe in there was leaking and it was leaving a puddle on the floor. It was a while before I realised it was actually doing it. I think it's possibly because it just doesn't, the toilet in there doesn't really get used that often. Maybe the rubber seals perished or dried out, but I always use the upstairs toilet, unless it's the summertime and I'm up the garden and I don't want to run all the way upstairs to go to the little room. I'll use that one, but more often than not, I'm upstairs. That's my bathroom of choice. So I've had a water leak, which the landlord's plumber came around and sorted out, so that was really good. And that's the only real big problem I've had since I've been here, and I've been here over a year now, so that's really good. What else can I do? Oh, bag. You guys came out with a fantastic selection of names for the bag room, whatever we're going to call the bag room. And we've written the list. As people were messaging with different names, we've been listing them down, and we've got about 3 pages of names for the bag room. Haven't selected one yet. I'll let you know who the winner is when we select one, but we've been getting some beautiful suggestions, some really good suggestions. So yeah, watch this space. We haven't selected one yet, so if anybody else has got any ideas, just put them up now. A name for the handbag room, which is the downstairs shower room. That's going to be the handbag room. If you've got any more suggestions, come up with some suggestions, guys. But I've been writing them down in a pad, and yes, it's amazing how many you lot are fantastic. How you come up with some of these names is absolutely brilliant. So that was really good. I'm pleased we did that. So yeah. This is lovely. It's so peaceful. Skippy's already gone upstairs to bed because it's gone 10. Yeah, it's 10:15 now. And I said I'll do the washing up. I said I'll do a video and then I'm coming up. I said I've just got to top and tail tonight, and I'll be up there. So yeah, it's lovely. I just find it so relaxing this time of night. The boys are settled. They're ready now for their bed and their biscuit. That's all they want. I don't want to do anything else. They're quite happy. Right, let's put that there. Trying to balance everything, guys. Right, I'll do this one. That's my drinking cup from work. So this time tomorrow, I should definitely be back. My parents won't be there this time tomorrow. They won't be able to keep their eyes open that long. Yeah, I nodded off at work today. At dinner time, I went into the tea room at dinner time where I had my sandwiches and my yoghurt, and I sit there with the others. And I was on my phone, I was on my YouTube, and I found something I was watching, and I put the phone on my lap, and I was leaning back in the seat with this on my lap, watching it, and I just nodded off. And I gave one of those, woke myself up, and everybody looked at me and said, "Did you just go to sleep?" I said, "Yeah, I was nodding." Yeah, so I actually fell asleep at dinner time. We only had half an hour off. Yeah, I had time to eat my food and nod off. all within the space of half an hour. Yeah. Oh, there's Snoop. He was in there. I knew he was somewhere around, but I didn't know he's still in there. He'll want to go up the garden in a second. I know you're good boy. I could make a start on the clothes washing tomorrow, but I don't think I will. I think I'll wait till Friday evening before I start that. But I did put all my work clothes into the laundry basket when I got home. So I'm in April mode, guys. That's it. April mode now. All Friday, all Saturday, all Sunday. Oh, unless I go and see Peter, obviously. So yeah. There you go. There's one. Right, this is the last one. This is the last dog dish, and then I can empty the sink. Snoop's just checking for any food that's gone astray. He's very good. He's like a Hoover. The furniture we've got going today is gone. That went this afternoon. Skippy was here for that, so that's lovely. That's made a lot more space. And like I said, I was hoping that wash machine was going to go today, but if that goes at the weekend, that's fine. I have got an old fridge freezer over there, which I want to get rid of as well, so I'm going to get rid of that. So bit by bit, I'm getting rid of some of the things that are cluttering the house up, make a bit more room. My wood for my shelving should hopefully turn up tomorrow morning. I did give the delivery driver my phone number, so he's going to phone before he gets here. So I'm ready for him. Lots of suds tonight, lots of suds. Right, so that's there. Watch the sides and we're done. Good boy, Snoopers. Put that over the taps again. Oh no, I'm going to fill up the bowl outside, aren't I? Hang on, let me just do this. I'll take my gloves off, guys. Ah, good boy, Snoop. That's the other thing I keep meaning to do, order some gloves up. And I'm just coming up to going through the fingers again. As my nails get longer, they go through the ends of my rubber gloves, my marigolds. Sooty, you going to come up the garden, please? Go on then, Snoop, off you go. Here comes Sooty. Come on then, off you go. Go on then, off you go, fella. Right, Sooty's gone. The bowl outside the back door is full, so I won't touch that. I did fill it up earlier, but I thought the boys had drunk it. But they haven't, so I'll leave the camera there. There you go. I'll put those away. It's lovely when you know you haven't got to get up early to go to work in the morning. It's a lovely feeling, but the only problem is that I never lay in. But the other side I like to that is if it's a day off work and everybody else is working, you sit at home and you look at your watch and you think, oh, I should be going to work by now, or I should have arrived at work, or I'll be having my dinner now. You just keep relating to what you should have been doing had you been at work. Right, that one's off. Somebody said to me about hormones. They said, how are you doing on your hormones? Well, I'm not on hormones, guys. I've discussed this in previous videos. When I first, my marriage first broke down, I went to see my GP and I told him what was going on. And I said that I wanted to go onto hormones. And here comes Snoop, good boy. And so he told me I had to sign up to a gender clinic. And he gave me all the details. And I had to fill out a form, he had to fill out the form, then we had to send it to the gender clinic. And we went through all this palaver trying to do this, and it was a palaver. And the form got sent back. I got in touch with the gender clinic because I hadn't heard anything. they said, oh no, it's the incorrect format. It has to be in a PDF folder or stuff like that. And so I then had to go back to the doctor and see the doctor again. And it was such a palaver. And I started to research the gender clinic a little bit more. That was Sooty's in as well. No, Sooty, wrong way, you're going to bed now. Go on in. There he goes. Can you see him? You can hear him. There he goes. Right, let me shut the back door. Okay, all locked up. So let me bring the camera down here, guys. So I researched it and I discovered it was a lot more aggravation than I had first thought. And then I got thinking about my age and whether or not I wanted to be taking medication. Now, being in the situation I am, I do know other trans people. And I know that they are on hormones, and I know that they've had quite a few issues with, as in, that it changes you. It does change you. You've obviously you've got things like you keep blowing hot and cold. You can become irritant, and it changed them. And a lot of the people I knew had issues where their temperaments changed because they were on this medication, and I didn't want that because I was so happy with how I was. I didn't want to change who I am, although I still wanted to be as close to a woman as I could possibly be. I know I'll never ever be a woman, it's absolutely impossible, but I wanted to be as convincing as I possibly could be. But then the thought of going on to medication, and being on medication for years as well, it's not just something you start and stop, it's for the rest of your life. And I thought, I don't know that I really want that, not at my age, taking tablets. And so I thought, well, the other route is to do what I'm doing, and is to go down the surgery route and actually do things through doctors and actually have operations done to change me how I want to be changed. So I still remain the same person on the inside, but physically on the outside, I obviously my appearance is changing. And so that's the route I decided to go, which is the route I'm pleased I took. I'm really pleased I took that route. And so far things are going well. And I got some fantastic dresses and bras. Right, here we go. My boys are waiting, look. Here we go. There they are. Right, let's give the boys the biscuits. I'll slide the camera down just a little bit. There you go. Right, Snoop, are you going to catch that for me? Right, try this one then. Good boy. Right, Snoop, are you going to catch this one? Well caught. Right, the boys have got a full water bowl. Their bedding's all out. You can see the handbags up there on the rail. And the wash machine is there in the corner, which I was hoping was going to go tonight. I've got it on the sack barrow ready, but the person never turned up. So hopefully at the weekend. Right guys, all done. And this is the fridge freezer I'm going to get rid of. I'll get shot of that. Right, night guys, sleep tight. Right, that's done. Boys are done. That's done. Let me turn the coffee machine off. I'm going to turn the radio on. Oh, off, I mean. Let me just take the apron off. There you go, that's it. Oh. Right, are we going up? I think so. Right, back door's locked, that's all off, kettle's filled for the morning, on with the radio, turn it down a bit, that's it. Perfect, let's get out here before the music starts. Shh, you can't hear that music, just put your fingers in your ears. There you go. Right, so that one's off. That one's done. The front room's closed down already. I'll just twist the camera, guys, if you bear with me. There you go. Right, we're going up. Okay, right, everything's off up here. I'll shorten the selfie stick. There you go, that's better. Right, you've seen this dress that I've got on tonight. This is the one that's like a dress, skirt, top, all in one. I don't know what they call it. There's probably a name for it, but it's a lovely, easy one to slip on. And I thought tonight, with this person going to come for the wash machine, I'd just quickly come home, get myself changed, ready. I knew they weren't going to be turning up to about 7:30, but then they never came in the end anyway. So I was all ready for them. So that's it. That's my evening done. That's my Friday Eve out of the way. Tomorrow's, thank God for Friday, and I'm off work. So I'm going to probably get up about 5 in the morning. You know what I'm like. And I shall have my breakfast. I'll probably get myself dressed up and take the boys out for a walk once it's light enough. They do say it's going to be a nice day tomorrow. So if it is, that would be lovely. We can have a lovely walk, me and my boys. So I'm going to sign it now, guys. Get myself untoggled. Get myself sorted in the bathroom and go to bed. I shall speak to you guys later. Okay, bye-bye.